scum and bow before the great and glorious Megatron, supreme leader of all Decepticons.
Decepticons? But you told me you were an Autobot.
And I hated every moment of that humiliating charade. But no more.
What have I done?
Professor Sumdac, you can't go now. Don't you wish to see the completion of that which you helped create?
All right, we are live once again for another Megatron Draws. And today we are doing another Transformer. Obviously, this is Sixshot. For those who don't know, he was the character who appeared in, I believe it was season 4 he appeared, his first appearance. At least in the cartoon, rather. So, interesting character. You know, he's very, kind of ridiculous. You know, he transforms into 6 different things, but yeah, but he's a fun character. He's pretty cool, so... I see Grumpy in the chat. How's it going? And I also put up a poll in the chat since, well, there's only like one set tuple changer in the Transformers lore. So I just thought, what's your favorite triple changer? So, and I think that Astro Train is already taking an early lead. So yeah, we'll get started. Just gonna pull up some reference here. Here, let's. Thank you. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm starting a little bit early today because I feel like it. So I think we'll use the BG000 to kind of map out sort of the teal elements of his design here. So I'm gonna get a reference out. All right. So, okay. All right. Kind of want to put like a nice little shine to his metal as well, if possible. Okay. All right. Okay. And then the inside. He's kind of had a weird sort of color over the years. Like some people depict him as being more bluish. Some people make him a little bit greenish. It's kind of like a. So I'm going for the. I'm using the Fans Toys and the G1 as sort of a reference. It's kind of a greenish, sort of tealish kind of color that he's got going on there. So. But yeah, Sixshot's kind of an interesting character. I don't know a whole lot about him, but I know a little bit about him. Like he's kind of like a Decepticon. He's kind of a bit more of a, I guess, kind of a moral code, I guess. Because he ended up joining the Autobots at one point. he took on a new form and stuff. So. But I think that was like in the Japanese like sequel series stuff, which I didn't really. I know a little bit about, but not a whole lot. Maybe I should go through that old cartoon. Might be worth checking out. All right. Okay. And the other side. Okay. Just check it, make sure. Okay. Obviously, this is a setting on. This takes place on Cybertron, kind of for a very Cybertronian looking background, and so and not to be mistaken, that and I have some like little secret jets in the air and one of the Cybertron's moons in the background, which I think some people, so I just want to clarify, that's not Unicron or anything like that. So I think that even though it looks like Unicron, it was meant to be one of the Cybertron's moons. But yeah, but I can kind of see how some people might mistake that. All right. Hey, Bryce Day, how you doing, man? All right. Just put that there. All right, I think we got a good idea what we want. Let's pull up the page. Where's B15? Okay. Trying to match the shadowing, the design here as much as possible. All right. Just got a little bit of a highlight there. But this area don't darken out because the shadows. Okay. Okay. What should I just go for? Yeah, it fits. All right, should all be colored in because the gun would be reflecting or giving off a bit of a shadow there. All right. All right. Let's kind of blend that in with the BG00. All right, let's pull the BG15. Let's go a bit darker. All right. Shot. Okay. That should be good. Okay. Actually, the back here. There we go. That should be good for now. Let's bring back the BG00, and then I cannot talk today. BG000. I'm gonna blend in the two colors. Actually, a BG10 might be a good pick here. No. This guy. Yeah, this guy. Add a little bit more vibrance to the color. All right. I just check, make sure it's focused properly. Yeah, actually better now. Okay, that should be good. Starting some errors here. What the hell? Hold on. God damn it. What's my thing doing? What are you doing? Hey, Chris. How you doing, man? A little. The new setup for, or new update for IV cams kind of being a bitch right now. What the fuck is going on? All right, I'll try using a different one then. Why don't you want to connect? Well, connect. I know what you want to connect for me. There we go. It's fucking annoying. Might have to switch to another app to use if it keeps fucking up like this. But how you doing, man, Chris? It's been a while. We streamed last week, didn't we? I don't remember. I don't even know anymore. I should use this little darker shade. All right. All right. I mean, I guess I'm not really the Legion fan, so and I was never. Well, I was into Power Rangers for a little bit, and when I was like real young, but I don't remember much of it though. Kind of grew out of it. Yeah. Well, I heard the comic book was pretty good. The more recent one, at least. Oops, I just realized. All right, let's get some of the darker areas filled in now. I have no idea who Tommy Oliver is. Is he one of the Power Rangers? I can't remember anyone's names. I can't remember half of the names, dude. Like, it was a long, long time ago since I watched Power Rangers. Gotcha. Well, it's good to know that some combos were decent in more recent days from the. But yeah. All right. So, I think that's. I think we're almost done to ready to move on to the. I guess we'll move on to the purples next. That'll be the way to go. I'm going to save all the grays for last because it's mostly the rest of it's going to be mostly, or at least the figure, obviously, because the background's going to be a bit more colorful. All right. I think that's good. I'm just going to blend a bit more. Oops. I don't know. It's been it's been a really, really long time since I've watched Power Rangers, so I don't really have a favorite. So, and I guess I kind of like the Red Ranger, I guess. I don't know, but I don't really remember a whole lot about them. That's the only problem. Like, I grew out of it really, really quickly. All right, I think that should do it. We can come back and touch it up later if we have to. So let's put our. Actually, I'll keep you and you around for a bit. Let's pull some blues. 15, 13. So we wanted. I kind of did my color picking earlier. So we're, I think, 17, 25, 28. I think a city would be more interesting, like fight like a rooftop setting or something like that. Would be kind of a cool place for them to fight. It's kind of a dark, very dark purple, so cool. I think I'll start with this guy. Just to make it a little bit more vibrant, and then we can kind of add darker colors on top of it. So, yeah, I gotta pull up my reference. Gotcha. Okay, trying to make sure I'm not going over here. Over. Okay. Yeah, let's pull over. All right, I think that does it for this egg. Let's get the top here going. I saw the pictures for the new costume that they gave her, which is based on the Burnside costume from Rebirth, which I'm not really the biggest fan of. I've been more of a fan of the black and yellow and the animated series, like kind of the blue and gray. I think those are my favorite Barbara Gordon costumes. It looks horrible. I think it looks horrible. It looks very cheap. It looks very cheaply made. It doesn't really look all that form fitting. I don't think. That's one of the things I kind of noticed. That was very. It very much reminded me a lot of like the CW stuff, where it's not really, where it's all leathery. There's no real. I don't know. It doesn't really feel like a superhero costume. It just feels like cosplay. Which not to not cosplay. There's a lot of great cosplayers out there, but you know what I mean. Like, honestly, I think that a lot of cosplayers do it better, honestly. Because and the whole point of form-fitting costumes is that these are characters that are meant to be evoke sort of a mythological sort of appearance in a way. So that kind of gets taken away when you try to go this realism angle where you put all this junk on them and make them, take away their human form a bit. That's the, I don't know. Just never really been a fan of the more overly complicated designs. I think they kind of take away from the what those characters are meant to really be about. So, all right, let's run some BV08. Yeah, I think it's a good color for Sixshot. Yeah, Sixshot's kind of a ridiculous character. He turns into like 6 different things. He's like he turned into a robot, he turned into a tank, some sort of car, a jet, a laser cannon, and like a winged like wolf type thing, whatever. it's like how many modes do you need? Like I guess you can never have too much though. All right. Yeah, that's what it really looked like. I'm not a really big fan of the purple costume. Never really. I mean, it worked for the Adam West show when they first appeared, but I've always liked the blue and gray costume from the animated series. That's always been my favorite. That and the black and yellow or black and gold, depending on version. I think both work pretty well. But Barbara, actually, Helena Bertinelli, when she became Batgirl for a while in No Man's Land, she had a pretty cool costume. Actually, it kind of reminded me a lot of the Keaton bat suit, where it was kind of all black, and she had black hair flowing down. It looked really cool. It was a very temporary thing that happened, but it's still pretty cool. But I always liked Cassandra Cain had a really cool costume as well, and Stephanie had a really great bat suit when she became Batgirl. Kind of had a little bit of the purple highlights and stuff like that from the old costume. I thought it looked really cool. Yeah, it worked a lot better for like the more campier version of the character in that world, but. Not too sure if it really works in the more grittier Batman stories, But I could care less how they approach this character in the movies because I just do not give a shit about the DCEU at all. So I stopped caring right after Man of Steel and BVS. It's just like you guys don't really have a strong handle on what these characters are supposed to be about. So. Yeah, I really like the Batgirl costume. Actually, I'm not really showing one. There we go. There we go. Now I can see the legs. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, it's fine. It's supposed to be black anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Easy fix. Yeah, I've always been a Cassandra Cain fan. Really loved her design. Yeah, I did another Cassandra Cain at some point. Or I did one last year, but I think I need to do another one. Because I did the one where she's unmasked in last year. So maybe we'll do a full body costume. Maybe do a duo piece with her and Stephanie Brown or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Let's get a lighter shade going. Oh, this one. Yeah. Yeah, this one's good. Yeah, the sad thing about this whole thing is like the idea of seeing like a Batgirl and Superman and Supergirl like team up movie would have been really cool like a long time ago, but knowing the direction DC's been in for the longest time, it's just like I just don't care anymore. Like I would have killed for like a Batgirl, Supergirl team up if we were getting the proper treatments of these characters. But hey, Guppy, how you doing, man? Like 17 maybe. Yeah. Darken some areas here now. Maybe. Connection weird. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, yeah. It's a little bit the new update for the webcam app I'm using is kind of it's kind of being funky earlier. It's kind of going in and out, so it's kind of a. Like, cause originally I could use, like, I used to be able to like plug it in and it'd be just fine, but now I have to constantly like reconnect it and stuff to a computer and whatnot. It's fucking annoying. All right, I think we need. Yeah, like Barbara Gordon, Supergirl, like any of the Batgirls with Supergirl would be fucking awesome to see if they ever did one. But it's like at the same time, it's just like I don't care about this universe. Like, I don't care about this universe version of the DC characters. So like, like I'm just waiting for the big reboot button and for them to get whoever the hell's in charge out of there and get some real people in there who actually give a shit about the characters and get rid of the Snyder stuff, get rid of the whatever the fuck they're doing now, get rid of J.J. Abrams, get rid of Ta-Nehisi Coates, like get rid of all these fucking retards who don't understand the DC universe or the characters in the lore and what these characters are meant to do, and so. Not really a big fan of in this. Yeah, like I'm just like at this point I'm just like hoping no one gets like for me, it's like I'd much rather never see the characters on the live action screen than done the way they are and the way DC has. Like, I mean, look at the way they fucking treated Cassandra Cain and Birds of Prey. Like that was just fucking awful. It's like I'd much rather she just stay in the fucking comics if that's how they're going to treat her in the films. Because now they've completely changed the character for a whole new generation. Like now, a bunch of people who never read the comics are gonna be like, "Oh, that's Cassandra Cain. Well, that's a lame character." Like that's how they're gonna see the character now. Like that's how, Oh my fucking god! See, it does it again. Connect, you fucking asshole. What the fuck are you doing? Piece of shit. Why won't you connect? There you go. All right, there we go. Well, yeah, like because it's like look the way they treated Luke Skywalker in the Last Jedi and stuff like that. Like, now to people who never grew up with the original trilogy, and that's Luke Skywalker to them now. Luke Skywalker is some old dude who kind of just gave up on life and everything. Like, it's just not. It's like I'd much rather them just be left alone most of the time with a lot of these characters than get just like completely destroyed by some asshat directors who don't know any better. DC will ever get it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's. All right. Okay. All right. I think we need maybe a darker. I think a B2066 would be good. It's kind of have a little bit of a bluish sort of purple look to it. Yeah, that's good. I try that. Honestly, none of these things are virtually ruined as long as all it takes is one good writer. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't really have a whole lot of those in the business right now, though. It's the only thing. Like most people are just most new writers are just interested in telling their politics and whatnot, and throwing their political ideology into these characters, and they shouldn't be. All right, I think I'll do it for the legs for now. I think we'll move on to the grays and stuff. Do the chrome elements first. Do the chrome, and then we'll move on to like the whites and stuff like that, and then the blacks, and go from there. Okay, let's try it. 17. Trying to keep them in order here. 8, 25. Which I'll probably use this guy. This guy, maybe. Keep those guys out. Let's see. There. Just saying that it's what it would take. Prepare through respect, not. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm just like creating my own stuff now. I'm like, that's why I'm focusing most of my energy on my own book. Because if you really want to see change, you have to actually be the change that you want to see. You don't want to, just the way it is. You can't just you can't always rely on the big two to, get it right. All right, start with the cool grays. Get the chrome elements, which will be. No, I'll use the chrome on the mouth plate, but not the rest of the helmet. Just kind of make it a little bit different, just to make it stand up just a little bit from the face and whatnot. But like the fins here need to be chromed out, so which I use a BG000 to kind of give that little bit of a bluish sort of hint to the chrome. Get the rims. And the guns one. Let me look at my reference. And we'll use this. I'll put a little shine to that one. If you're unfamiliar with him. Gotcha. Right. So we need the. All right. So it's done. We need the faceplate, and then we'll move on to the guns. Just a little bit, not too much. He has black hands, so leave those. Okay, let's pull out the cool grays. It's going. Hey, Kaylee Cho, how you doing? Oh, I think I need to. Yeah, we'll fix up the gun later. All right. Oop, I missed something earlier. Oop. All right. So far, so good. All right, I think that's done it for the chrome elements. So I think we move on to the. We'll do the lighter grays, sort of the white areas on them first. So we'll use some cool grays. I think I'll use a little bit of a purplish gray. No, never mind. Hold on. I think maybe a lighter shade might be good for the. Not really the skin, but kind of like the under. Just the face on the guy, just make it a little bit different from the white around him. There we go. And then we'll add C1. Yeah, let's zoom in so you guys can see. Okay. All right. Now we can move on to the white elements of this design here. So start light, work our way darker. Oh yeah, definitely. Zatanna's a great character. You know, she's a lot of fun. Now, I'd rather they not touch Zatanna in the movies and stuff like that because of the way the movies are. But in an ideal world where DC and Marvel are respecting their characters and giving us faithful adaptations, yeah, I'd definitely love like a Zatanna movie or something. Which I gotta do a Zatanna one time. I gotta do a Zatanna at some point. So many DC characters I need to draw that haven't yet on this channel. I think I did Hawkgirl, I did Supergirl, and I did what else did I draw? We did Cassandra Cain. We did some Batman villains last month. So we did like Ivy and Talia and Harley. No, maybe we should do like a Wonder Woman. I think a Wonder Woman would be a. Well, we kind of did one on the Halloween stream a couple months ago. So. All right. Aid reference. Okay, I think all the backpack's gonna be all dark or blacked out. So not full on blacked out, but obviously that would be uninteresting. All right. Let's get this area. And definitely need a refill. Sadly, the store I went to did not have a Cool Gray 1 when I went there, so. But I managed to get a couple colors while I was there. I see the Justice League Dark movie. I didn't really care for it too much. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I was not really a big fan of the DC films, anyways, just because I don't really like the New 52 influence. But I was never really a big Justice League Dark fan, so. Nothing against it, just not really my sort of cup of tea. All right, let's pull out the 1. Just the dark in some areas, then we'll probably pull the 2 or 4 for the shadows. I saw the Red Sun movie. I didn't. It was okay, I guess. I'm just kind of sick and tired of like the evil Superman stories. Even though he was 100% evil in that storyline, he was still kind of. Well, I mean, I guess he kind of was. It's complicated. But they trying to make. It's just not really a big fan of like the evil Superman trope in general. It's just kind of gotten old in more recent days. Because it happens in the movies, it's happening in the games, the TV shows. Like, can we get just a good-hearted Superman story? It's like, how many times are we gonna fucking turn him evil every fucking chance you get? It's like, I just really think that low of Superman, they would just like give up and go crazy and shit like that just because one bad day. It's like, no. Yeah, I need a refill on C1. Yeah, C2. Yeah. Just the War was awful. I could not get into that movie. It's like I hate that version of Billy Batson. Like, no. Al Jordan was annoying as fuck. Yeah. Superman was an asshole. Wonder Woman was an asshole. I haven't decided what we do for the buildings in the background here yet. I think maybe you'll just do that. We'll get to it when we get to it. I'm just going to starting with the sky, just to work our way down to that. So let's get this on going, and probably move on to the blacks of Sixshot here. let's get some of these areas colored in. Probably a little bit too much detail to the chest here, but yeah, I got a little carried away. And that's pretty cool, so. Yeah, exactly. Cyborg should never be a Titan or a Justice League member. He's always, like, to me, he's always going to be a Titan. So. Wasn't really a big fan of that either. Yeah, go there. Yeah, yeah, there was. I haven't. I saw season 3. I kind of just gave up midway through. I was just so tired. Like, I don't know. Like half the characters are like fucking obnoxious in that series. It's like I couldn't get into it. All right, I think that does it for that. Yeah, blending. Some of the grays together. Then we can move on to the neutral grays, which I'll be using for the darker areas of the Decepticon. Okay. Yeah. It's just so boring. We're using so many characters you can give a shit about. You know, that one character was a fucking Mary Sue. Like she had all these powers that she literally couldn't fucking die. Like it's like okay, thank you. That's so interesting now. All right, I think we're done for the cool grade for now. 5 there, 4. You know, let's pull up the controls. And that probably is it. For fuck's sakes. Please connect, motherfucker. Phone. Thank you. Fuck's sakes. Alright. Let's start dark and work away at light. That's how we're going to go with the darker areas here. They made a cyborg to spaz in the new season. He's just like complaining, like instant. Like, I was like, why didn't the? I remember cyborg being a lot more cheerful, a lot more, positive of a character. And the fucking guys, things fucking me in the ass over there. Fucking dumbass, fucking. Why are you not connecting, you fucking dumbass app? Connect, motherfucker. Alright. I have no idea what's going on. Alright. Are you serious? What are you doing, man? Can you fucking connect? Stay connected. Fuck you. What is going on with this thing? Alright. Here, I'll try something else. Hold on. Try. I'm gonna try the epoch. See if that works better. My problem with epoch is that a bunch of fucking ads show up. But he turned the fuck around. Why aren't you connecting? Alright, you're not working either. Fuck you then. Why won't you connect? What the fuck's wrong with this thing, man? There we go. Alright. Hopefully that stays for a bit. If not, I have to cut the stream a little bit early. Driving me nuts. Thing. What the? Keeps doing it. Ugh. Stop disconnecting, you asshole. Why aren't you connecting then? Asshole. What the? Son of a bitch. Maybe it's the Wi-Fi. I don't know. Maybe the Wi-Fi's fucked. This is 5 bars. I don't think so. All right, let's try this again. I'll try to get the main figure done, then we'll probably just have to end it because I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. I need to figure out a way to fix it. Might need to try a new, different app for the webcam. This one's fucked up. Let's try and go with the sort of tire treads here. There we go. All right, let's try this again. What the? What's wrong with this thing, man? There's the Wi-Fi. I don't know. Maybe the Wi-Fi's fucked. This is, I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. I need to figure out a way to fix it. Might need to try a new, different app for the webcam. This one's fucked up. Go with the sort of tire treads here. All right. All right, I got you. Catch up on chat. Very moral to the hero. Yeah. What did they do with her? Oh, did they do some shit with her in season 4? Or that sucks if they did. All right, let's get the fingers going. All right. Let's get the darker shit going now. The gun was a little crooked here, so I might have to fix it later on. But yeah, I think I'll call it a wrap right after this. Right after I get the figure sort of squared off. Cause I don't really think the app's gonna hold up for much longer. Yeah, I have no interest in anything DC at the moment. So even if you do have the right people in charge, they're just gonna we've seen that they've just they'll just bow down to the new higher ups anyway. So it's just there's no fixing that. Doesn't matter how many good talent they have there, they're gonna be forced to write a certain way or direct a certain way. It's just not worth it anymore. All right. There you go, good on you. Nigga can't make it. Again, there's always. Yeah, that's the way I'm going. That's the way I'm going. I'm just I'd much rather be the change I want to see. And I have a lot of ideas cooking in an old noggin. So I'm working on, obviously, I posted on Twitter, but I've been working on my perspective drawing a lot. And I'm kind of going through a very kind of a strict regiment, if you will, kind of for the next couple months. So I'm going to be really focused on building my or tidying up areas in my craft that need to be worked on a lot, which is one of them is definitely perspective drawing. Really a very fundamental thing about drawing comics that is very important. So it's very important to understand it and how it works. Also got to work on my foreshortening, which is basically where you show like an arm like outstretched or something like that coming towards like the viewer, or like there's other ways you do foreshortening, but that's basically the basic gist of it. Let's darken it all up because it would all be covered up by shadows. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah, I heard they kind of ruined Cassandra Cain and that Young Justice, but I don't think it can't be any worse than the fucking movie, honestly. There you go. Oh, I feel the tire. Go for your tires, guys. There we go. All right. 6. All right. And this guy. Needs a bit of a touch of it. All right, let's tidy up these highlights here. I had a little bit of a purplish sort of hint to it, actually. Pull up the B25. Yeah. Time is at 12:30. Yeah, I think we'll wrap it up once we get the figure done because connection's kind of going in and out. I'm just gonna end it as soon as possible, or not as soon as possible, but I'll probably come back. Maybe I'll do a second stream because I have a couple days off. Maybe I'll come back to this one and we'll kind of do a part 2. How about that? Sometime this week when I get the connection figured out. Actually, I like that. JB23 would be really sold here. Just a lighter. There, yeah. There we go. There we go. Tire caught up. Actually, this area needs. All right, I think that actually I'll add a little bit of darker to this here. I absolutely do. I hate that tone. Right. I'm gonna pull the 8 and then we'll get some more darker areas colored in. Okay. Really need some of that toner grace. It's very useful for like really for like kind of elements that you kind of want to be like more blackish gray, you know. But for now, what this to do with the neutrals. So yeah, I think we'll wrap this up around 12:50, 12:40-ish. Should finish up some of these areas, and we'll do a little bit of the touch-ups like the eyes and the symbol here, and we'll probably wrap it up. And we'll probably continue to stream on Tuesday or Wednesday. So I gotta figure out the issues with the IP cam thing. I wonder if Mackey's having the same. I think he's the same. I think he uses the same app for his draw stream. So I don't know if he has the same issue with the thing there. I'll probably touch up that with things. Let's get those feet going. All right. That should do it for that. 4. Just to blend in nicely. Ooh, I have not been paying attention to chat. I know anniversaries, and that's fine. More hard, but it wasn't really. Yeah. Like, I wasn't really the biggest fan of Young Justice either. Like season 1 and 2 were okay, but it's nothing. I think it was really that special. Like I honestly preferred the Green Lantern cartoon that was coming out more. But that was a better made story, better made script. All right, I think he's pretty ready to go. I think did all I can for him right now. So we'll do the little touch up here and then we'll kind of wrap it up. grab some reds. You know what? We'll use the watercolor ones instead. Yeah. Let's grab darker. All right. Ah, so much. All right. Yeah, I love the Green Lantern cartoon. I felt like it had more focused like story. You know, I think that's the name. And that was like a lot better than because I don't know. It just felt like the youngest thing just kind of felt all like it was going all over the place. You know. If that makes sense. Yeah. And there's like a lot of like portrayals of characters I didn't care for. You know. So I had a little bit of an orange sort of tint to it. So make it a little bit more interesting. Oh my fucking god. Alright. Yeah, let's do it again. Oop. It's upside down. Alright. But oh wow, really? She hurt? What the fuck? Like, I mean, there have been times in the comics where she's like knocked out her teammates. Like, there's a part where she knocks out like Demi Brown, but she does it for their protection. She, like, I don't know what the purpose of it was in the series, but yeah. Would she doesn't like matter or something like that, or what? Just thought she would never fucking attack someone out of anger like that, especially her fucking teammate. All right. And there you go. I'll just kind of blend. And there we go. All right. Got some lovely little eyes there, Sixshot. Yeah, I absolutely love the Green Lantern. All right. It's got some purples. Gotta get that Decepticon stuff. That's the same one. Yeah. All right. Probably my barber in this episode was maybe. Yeah. Well, I know it's show not to watch now. All right. I think we're symbols done. We have the eyes. I think we're ready to wrap this one up. And yeah, I need to figure out what's going on with my app there. So maybe we'll come back to this one on Sunday or on Saturday, on the Tuesday or maybe Wednesday. So I'll say, yeah, it's most cases that's really does reign true. All right, let's clean up on this first and foremost. 4. So this is the new thing I got. Makes it a lot easier to clean up and organize my shit. All right. Also helped that I put a little sticky notes in there, show which marker's supposed to go where. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna do it for this stream. Obviously, I'm having a lot of connection issues with my app from the computer to the phone, so it's we gotta kind of figure that out. But yeah, we got pretty good progress on them. We at least got the main sort of figure drawn out. So I think I gotta go back in and do some shadowing in some areas, like over here and some other things. But I think we got a pretty good, good amount down today. So we'll probably just do the background next stream. Probably do part 2 of this. So yeah, thanks for dropping by, everybody. I saw Chris. So we got Chris. We got Grumpy, we had Brad Stay showed up, Keely Show. So yeah, thanks for dropping by, everybody. I really appreciate you guys bearing with me. Oh, and I see Astro Train has won the poll. Hold on. I see there's a lot of Decepticon love this time around. So yeah, fuck you, Autobots, you lost. But yeah, let's find a clip. Let's find a clip to end us off on. So let's do the Megatron roast. So yeah, thanks for dropping by, everybody. I'll probably do a stream sometime this week to kind of finish this one up, and hopefully the app is working properly this time around. So. Because it keeps on, like, I don't know, it keeps disconnecting from the computer. I don't know what's going on with it. So, gotta figure out how to make that more of a solid connection. It might just be my internet, but we'll see. So, yeah, that's Sixshot for the day. We'll do part 2 probably on Tuesday or Wednesday. And, yeah, next weekend, I'm not too sure if I have the Sunday off. So, we'll probably. I think I'll do the Jean Grey because I have the Jean Grey that if you saw on Twitter, I had a Jean Grey I was working on, so I might finish that one up on Sunday. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I do the next stream. So yeah, later, guys.
Optimus Prime's gonna kick your ass. I'm going to beat the shit out of Optimus Prime, and then I'll do the same to you, Bumblebee. Bumblebee? I'm not Bumblebee. You're not gonna beat the shit out of anyone today. Oh, yeah? You're yesterday's model, Megatron, ready for the scrapping. Oh, I've never heard that one before, Prime. Got any new material? Junk. That's what you are. Junk. Still doing the same set, I see. Optimus Prime. Well, Prime, that's big talk from a robot that can't even fly. Oh, yeah? Do you need to borrow a rocket pack? Thundercracker, pull a rocket pack out of your ass and give it to Optimus Prime. Fuck you.